And welcome back on my channel. So we're back in the studio with another video after a short break because I went on holiday to my favorite place on the planet, which is Philippines, and now I'm back in the UK with another video about music stuff. So in this video I will focus on new Polyend Tracker Mini firmware update. It's still in beta state, but yeah, as soon as they announce it, I downloaded beta firmware 2.1 version from the Polyend Backstage website and decided to give it a go basically. So that will be demonstration of what's coming to Polyend Tracker Mini, and if I encounter any bugs, I will report it to Polyend. For me, that's one way to contribute a little bit to make things better as well, yes. And I like Polyend because they drop in a lot of firmware updates. They still supporting the gear and improving all the time. That's one of the reasons why I temporarily gave up on Roland Verslap NV1, because yeah, I was waiting for updates, for firmware updates, things that they could improve, and they still didn't. So yeah, I'm mostly now working on Polyend Tracker Plus and Polyend Tracker Mini when I'm traveling. I'm working on a new album, full project with sample pack included from that project, so that's still ongoing. And for now I will just demonstrate you what they introduced. So let's create a new project. I was playing with it for around, I don't know, half hour so far, and I didn't encounter like single bug, but half hour is not enough, to be honest, to give like conclusive decision. Well, obviously it will be good and many people will download it and report on it if they encounter any bugs. It's great thing that they open it for people to test it. So let's go to project configuration, and now we can set up root node and scale. So that's new. Let's go to minor, maybe see how many scales there are. That's a lot, actually. That's a lot. Overtone, like Kumoi, whole half. Yo, that's a cool name for a scale. And yeah, let's go to minor, keep it simple just for demonstration, and set the root node to maybe G2. Yeah, and then just to switch to that mode, because normally now we play, let's maybe set up tempo as well to, okay, let's set it to 120. I don't have proper table for this demonstration, but hope that you can see it clearly. So just to go to that mode, now we will be able to live record it. I'm pressing Shift and Node. I need to set up instrument first, sorry. So let's set up instrument to maybe, let's go to VAP. Okay, and I'll load the patch. Preview. Okay, Bart's harp, that will be my my patch. We're going to note mode. That's a G2 C5. To set up, for example, notes that I want to play, because I have only options of 8, I'm holding it down and I can move it up and down however I want. Obviously I can't like mark down all of them, only 8, but I can live record, for example, the lower notes. Live record. I can rehearsal it a little bit. For example, move a little bit higher to G4. Let's go here. And just to get out of the mode, you're pressing Shift and Note again. That's how easy it is. So we going back. We can, when we hold it normally, I can set up notes. But for example, I'm going with the notes. Wait. Yeah, that's a normal mode. One annoyance so far for me is when they Polyend, if you are listening to it, when I'm setting samples, for example, to sample in slot 1 to, I don't know, 1 to 48 or whatever, how many there is, if I'm deleting it here as a note, it deletes everything. And I prefer it this way because if you like set it to synth or MIDI, and if you're deleting the note, this S1 or MIDI 1 or MIDI channel, whatever it is, it stays there on that yellow strip. So if you, for example, working on few different synths, like I will decide, for example, I want to work on synth 2 and set it to different instrument, ACD maybe. Okay, load the patch. Balloon bass. Okay, we're going with balloon bass, and I'm in synth 2. Here is still chromatic. Here is still chromatic. So because I can mix all of those synths and samples on one track, and it's just confusing when I delete like one section, for example, from note, or I want to change something and it stays there as a S2. It's just like extra step just to work around it. For example, I want to delete it and it stays S2, and I have to go to, I know that it's not that big issue, but if it's on a working with samples, why it can work with MIDI and synth engines. So let's try maybe with the kit track. So synth 2 we will replace with the kit track, with perc track, percussion. Crunchy, that's, yeah. Industry, okay, why not? So we're on instrument now, perc, and percussion works as it works exactly the same as on Polyend Tracker Plus, which starts from, I believe, starts from C4. So if we are here on G2, you just pitch up some percussive instruments, and when we are on, where is it? I don't actually have C. Do I have C5? C4, yes. So when I'm That's confusing a little bit. Why is it going like this? Okay, we are at C4. No, needs to be C5, sorry. Needs to be C5. Not C4, C5. So percussion will work better, in my opinion, in chromatic mode. So we can just set it to configuration instead of minor chromatic, yes. And here we are C4. It's only five sounds, I think, anyway. So C4. Why is working from G2 now? That's confusing. See, I'm learning with you guys. No. That will be C5. Yeah. So not all sounds are here again, because C and C5 repeats 2, 3. Yeah. So not all of them at the same time. Definitely. Or if you find a nice scale that you could fit all 5 sounds, like I had, I think, previously. Not in chromatic. Let's go back to minor and let's go back to C5. C5. Yeah. And we can record it live as well. Either we can record it like this. Let's go out of this mode. Every 4. Yeah, I'm doing 4 on 4 floor. Can't believe it. And delete. Okay, like it more. Completely off time. Timing is completely off. Let's try again. Yes, live recording. and you got the idea. So that's basically it for this update. It's not out yet as the official, only for testing for now, from what I know. But like, if I find any bugs and everything else, I will definitely give Polyend know. But as you see, I didn't encounter anything yet that will be significant. So maybe should be fine. One bar loop. Let's go with another synth. Play a little bit, have fun. One. Edit patch a little bit more, maybe filter a little bit more resonance. That's a preview as well, this button. Why not? Change it a little bit lower. Let's go lower. I need to set polyphony to maybe 3. A little bit higher. Telephone maybe. Envelope 2. So that's a filter envelope, I believe. Okay, that will be it for this video. Simple. Yeah, and you can set it like to, because now I have it on a grid. So let's go to configuration again, and for example, MIDI input, not MIDI input, general, that will be which one is it? Recording options, like for example velocity. I don't need velocity because I'm not using MIDI and it's in a fixed velocity anyway, so I can just set it to micro timing to have it off the grid. Yes, let's delete all of it and let's record it off the grid. So we can make an entire like 4 voice, 6 voice polyphony synth. We can bounce it like a render section just to compile it into a sample and work on it. Like I said, I'm working on an entire album with included sample pack. So sample pack will be to download with all of the sounds, not all of them, but all of kicks, synths, and effects, voices that I recorded while traveling, for example, and sounds that I used for my album, for project. I will compile into sample pack for purchase, for download. So that will be it. An album will be downloaded. I think I will send it to streaming services, basically album and some sample pack for purchase for like small amount, because I need to support myself as well. Yes, and why not? I'm putting a lot of work and effort to it. Someone might use it because I have great samples, like tons of samples, libraries and everything else from different instruments, like from Polyend Tracker Plus engines, from Roland SH4D, from Verslab, from Xenology Pro, so, and from my modular analog gear. So yeah, I think that will be nice package. That will be it for this video, and see you next time.